Okay, so no one's coming. Yep, we going there. It's already heavy right out the gate. And it is heavy. It feels heavy because it is. I know that for some of us, hearing these words, hearing me say, nobody is coming, sends us back maybe to childhood. If there was a time where somebody was supposed to come, where somebody was supposed to protect you, where somebody was supposed to advocate for you, where somebody was supposed to fight for you and they didn't, that absence, that abandonment left a wound that you probably carried into adulthood. And so, if that is you, I first want to honor that truth right now. For the purposes of this episode, I'm talking about us as adults, grown women navigating grown women challenges, like grown women life. I want to talk about the moment that is very sobering, like it feels like a gut punch, but it's also sacred if we allow it to be. When we realize that the rescuer that we've been waiting on might not be coming, partly because we are that rescuer. Let's get into it. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Confident Women Glow. I'm Mo James, and this is the podcast where we dive into self discovery, self trust, and self expression to help you create a life that's true to who you really are. I believe that confidence isn't just a mindset, it's a practice. It's about showing up boldly even when life feels messy and owning your journey every step of the way. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get into this episode. Can we take a moment to talk about reflection and growth? I know this journey of self discovery, self trust, and self expression isn't always easy, but having the right tools makes all the difference. And that's why I created the Inner Strength Journal. This isn't just another journal, it's a space for you to connect with your thoughts, honor your emotions, and design your masterpiece life one page at a time. Each prompt in this journal is carefully crafted to help you dig deeper into what matters most to you, to build your confidence, and to take aligned action. So, if you're ready to carve out intentional time for yourself and start designing a life that feels true to who you are, grab your copy of the Inner Strength Journal today. Head over to innerstrengthjournal.com to order yours now. Your journey deserves this space. So, when I was thinking about this episode, I thought about a season in my life back in 2012. We had moved across country. We had left the East Coast, moved to the West Coast, and I was in graduate school. I had this clear plan in my head. I was going to finish my MBA and I was going to get a job and move forward for the time that we lived in the city. And then we were going to move again, and I would have figured out the new place when I got there. But after I graduated, started looking for jobs, like months and months of searching and applying. I literally got one interview, and it hit me that the opportunity that I was desperate for, I was so hoping that somebody would give me, I was going to have to create that myself. The interesting thing is, at the time, just to fill my time when I wasn't writing papers and doing homework, I had been creating content. I had been talking about documenting my natural hair journey and doing that just for fun. But after realizing that, okay, the thing that I'm looking and expecting somebody to give me, I need to figure out how to give to myself. I realized, like, oh, I maybe I could turn this thing, this hobby that I'm doing, into a business. And I started to think, okay, well, what am I going to sell? And I I launched Be Your Own Beautiful. If you're watching the video episode of this podcast, I'm wearing one of the shirts right now with the phrase on it. I launched this brand and began selling t-shirts and apparel and jewelry, hosting events. That venture eventually laid the foundation for what confidence coaching for her is today. And it was that realization that nobody was coming to save me, broke my heart. It did. The disappointment that I felt turned into self doubt. And I ultimately, like, just after getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of feeling like that, I had to decide what I was going to do about it, because it was, if it was to be, it was up to me. And it was hard, but it was holy and hard, because it meant that I didn't have to keep waiting for something. And instead, I could start building something. And so that's what I did. I think we are taught to outsource our sense of safety. We are. Look at the world as it is right now. We are conditioned to look to somebody else, to leaders, to partners, to systems, to institutions. This comes from our childhood. We are taught to look to our parents for the answers, for stability, for safety. And the trick of that is, when those things fail us, we don't know what to do. When those things willingly ignore us, when they abandon us, when they disappoint us, we are shook and stupefied. We might start to believe that we are not worthy of being saved, right? I believe we are. I believe it is our job to be saved. It's just we are the ones who can do it. That's the key. It's not about looking to something outside of us to save us, it's looking within and building from there. We are the ones who can protect ourselves. We are the ones who can choose ourselves. We are the ones who can say, I am not waiting anymore. That's what this episode is about. Being a woman in this world right now, it's a lot. It's a lot. We out here just trying to navigate life. We trying to drink our water, mind our business. We setting goals and trying to navigate that. We trying to be more confident. We're trying to manage, navigate, walk through all of these things. And a lot of times I believe it can feel lonely. That's part of the reason why I do this podcast is I don't want I don't think we should feel alone. I don't think we should have to do it alone. And so I bring these conversations to this podcast so you know it's not just you. So you don't feel alone. At the same time, you might be listening to this and be like, Mo, okay, that's nice, but I don't really want the support like that. I want it in a different way. The support doesn't always show up how we want, right? Sometimes it comes from people we expect, and that's nice. But other times we have to build it ourselves. So here is my question: what would it look like to be the support you have been waiting for yourself? What would it look like for you to be the support that you have been waiting on for yourself? What would change in your life right now if you decided to stop waiting and start choosing and building? What if no one's coming because you are already here? And what if you already being here is more than enough? I want you to take a minute, a couple, 2, 3 minutes, and sit with this episode. Reflect on it, let it marinate, journal about it. Ask yourself what you're waiting on. And if what you're waiting on is connected to what you believe you deserve, and decide that you're going to give what you deserve to yourself. This conversation is not about pointing the finger at the people who disappointed you, at the people who left, at the people who didn't come through, at the people who failed. That's not what this is about, because it's not about them. Your life is about you. The point of this conversation is to give you an opportunity to choose to give you what you were looking for somebody else to give you. Because when you can do that for yourself, you reclaim your power. You are no longer outsourcing your happiness, your peace of mind, your safety, your whatever to another person, place, or thing. You are taking responsibility for it because it's what you believe you deserve. And you are allowing what you believe you deserve to be the standard for what your life looks like. Forget them other people. It is not even about them. The key here is your freedom, your peace, your protection, your safety, your honoring of yourself, recognizing that you have all the power in the world to do all of those things for yourself. Instead of waiting for somebody else to come, to show up, acknowledge your presence in your own life and show up for yourself. I'm not going to belabor the point here. You know what I'm saying. You know what you need to do. I hope that you will choose, decide, believe in your worth and value, and do for yourself what, when you didn't know better, you expected other people to do for you. Remember this: the safe bet is always you. Okay. Thanks for sticking with me to the end of this episode. I hope you are feeling inspired and ready to take the next step toward your masterpiece life. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love it if you left a rating or review in your podcast player. It helps more women like you find the show. And if you're ready for deeper conversations and support, come join us in the Glow Circle membership community. Your first 7 days are free, and we would love to have you. Thank you for being a part of this amazing community. Until next time, keep glowing. Later.